Now in lab 6, we were making a web server. First of all, we needed to check that the instance, my VDS instance was running and working. Then we went to security in this instance, which contains a summary of the information for the instance, basically. Then when we click on the blue text underneath security groups, which I'm pointing to right here, this picture comes up right here. And then we have to edit the inbound rules and the outbound rules if we want to connect to the future website, which we'll make later on. And changing these rules basically is because we need network security rules for the Ubuntu server. And setting these inbound rules allows me to visit the website from anywhere around the world, which is very good. Then over here we edited the outbound rules. They're about the same rules. If you can see, they're basically the same. And then we finally just confirmed that there are 3 outbound and 3 inbound rules on the screen. As you can see, there's 3 permission entries on each one. And then we ensured that I have a webmaster user by doing that command right there. Then we used the webmaster key, logged into the server as webmaster, and then we ensured the webmaster has sudo privileges, and he did, because as expected the output was 0 and it was followed by this string as well. Then moving on, we had to go to a website called NoIP, and we basically had to go here because we needed to create a hostname and domain for this website, because writing in an IP address in a web browser is too tiring, and like any URL with letters, it's very easy. And basically we created the hostname and domain. This is it confirmed right here. Then we had to install the program that adds the instance's IP address to our account. As you can see here, even if the IP address changes, it will be the updated IP address, so it's pretty convenient because we don't have to manually change the IP address all the time. And then basically these next pages are just code that I was told to execute. We're basically just going through all of this. All of this. As you can see here, we're basically doing the URL stuff that we did before. We're just putting it into our server now. So all of this. And all of this code was executed correctly because it was expected. The screenshots from Google Classroom, it was expected. It was the same as these. All of this is expected. It was good. All of this expected. All of this was expected. It was good. Now we finally come to the end of that big step 4. And with all that code, we have connected the website to the server, and we have also made the URL accessible on the web. Now we have to install something called Apache, and this is to make our website show up on the web browser. And this website is fully functional and accessible on a web browser. Now Apache has been installed. As you can see, the starter website is right here, and in lab 7 we'll make the proper website, but the starter website as expected is here, which is good. And now all of this code right here is all about accepting terms and conditions and all of that. We confirmed the domain name, and we also made the website secure on the web browser. As you can see, the connection is secure right there with the padlock. Our website is secure. We've confirming that. And now, if we re-log in back into our PuTTY server, we can, instead of putting in our IP address, we can just put in our domain name right there that we made in the website no IP. We can just put it right there instead of the IP address, so it's more convenient. And then it works. Everything works just fine. So it's more convenient, I guess, in that way to log into the server to open PuTTY, so it's easier access. In the next video, we'll look at Lab 7.